Hello, this is Erin Fisher, Technology Integration Facilitator for the East Bridgewater Public Schools. And this is an overview of what an account will look like with the additional Google services all turned off. So this is in response to the March 2025 deadline of having those additional Google services with parental consent kept on or turned off. So we have a test account that we have turned all those Google services off, and just to show you that, this is our admin panel. Here is my little test group in here. And you can see we have a test group. Inside that test group, I've turned all of the additional services off. You can find those over here under Apps, Additional Google Services in your admin panel. So I can go down this list just so you see they're all off. There we go. So all of them off, and then you can see in my groups here, directory, groups, or users rather, not groups, in my users, in that test OU, is this one account. So I have that one account in that test OU, and I have all of the additional Google services turned off for this one OU. So now I'm going to come over into that account. I am on my Windows PC, but I have tested this also on a managed Chromebook, imitating a student device. So here is that account, and you can see if we go over to YouTube, you can see here it is turned off. There is no access here. I can search up here. I get no search function. However, if my teacher does assign, I created a test Google Classroom. I have a few items here. I put a YouTube link in using the YouTube button in Google Classroom, and that will play.
Welcome to this.
I also put in some Google Slides here. If I open up these Google Slides, you will see I have some videos in these slides. They will play once I'm in slideshow mode in my slides. So you can see that there. I would check though, as long as the video is allowed to be embedded. Occasionally, if the creator of the YouTube video does not allow for embedding, you may encounter a small problem. I have not seen one yet that does not allow embedding, but I'm wondering if that would be the only issue. As a YouTube creator myself, I always check the box to allow embedding, but there are certain YouTube authors that do not, and that may be where you have a problem. Edpuzzle, of course, works if you use that service and you use video in Edpuzzle. Those will play for students if I go out to Edpuzzle. And then you can see here another Google slide. I'll show you also, I have a Google Forms. So this one is right here. If I go out to a Google Form, I can see this video works inside my Google Form. And this also works for Google Sites with embedding. There's not any other Google application you can embed a video, but Google Sites works as well, as that was tested. Now, if we go out to Google Translate, you'll notice right here, if you just put it in your Omnibox or Google search bar here, translation works. If we go out to the Google Translate website, this does not. However, if we turn on our Google Translate extension, if this is allowed, you can use your Google Translate extension and that will populate. So that is an option. Just the Google Translate site itself will not work. Google Groups, which is considered an additional service. However, if I go out to Google Groups, this does still appear. So I'm not quite sure what piece of that service is additional, needs the consent piece, but there is still some functionality in Google Groups. If we go out to Google Earth, this is like Translate. It is an additional service. Teachers can still use this service and lead students through, but the students themselves cannot use the Google Earth due to the privacy laws. If you have any questions on how to use YouTube or Translate with these new guidelines in place, please reach out. I'm happy to help you. The students will still have access to many of the resources you've used. They may just need to go about getting to them in a different way. What is nice is that they cannot just randomly search YouTube, and they will not be brought out to ads in YouTube any longer. So that is a plus. Reach out with any questions. Thank you.